Hey everybody out there, it's Pastor John with your Midweek Reflection. Yes, I did indeed shave my beard, and my face has never felt so short. Anyway, we are continuing our series this week called Give It Up. And instead of giving up chocolate or drinking or sweets or whatever it is people give up for Lent, this year we're focusing on giving up some of the heart and soul conditions that we indulge in ourselves that keep us distant from God and draw us out of loving relationship with others. And so we've looked at control and giving up control and saying, well, how can we trust God instead? And we looked at worry last week and said, okay, well, how can we find a greater, a higher purpose for our lives than the things, chasing after the things that we so often worry about. And this week we're going to try and give up superiority. Now, superiority is going to first require us to figure out, like, how does that manifest itself in our lives? Because each of us tends to choose to judge ourselves and others based on certain standards that usually go in our favor. So we like to choose our strengths to compare to others rather than our weaknesses. And so I have a list here of some parts of our lives that we might feel superior to others in, and I just encourage you to listen to it and think about whether any of these fit you. Do we have a sense of intellectual superiority, a sense of moral superiority, choices, a sense of cultural superiority? This is more of a group thing. A sense of physical superiority. This could have to do with either attractiveness, or it could have to do with physical strength or intimidation. Aesthetic superiority, or your taste level. A tribal superiority, that something about your race, nation, city, team is better. Or a religious sense of superiority. And that's what we're going to go deeper into on Sunday especially. But I wonder if any of those really connect with you, that maybe you don't go around saying, okay, I'm the best at this, I'm superior to everyone else, but maybe there's something that you're like, okay, well, at least I'm not as bad as that person. At least I'm more worthy of respect than that group or that kind of individual who's made those choices or has that lack of skills or what have you. So which area of your life do you find superiority coming to play in? Now, I recognize that some of you might kind of feel like you struggle on the other side of superiority, that actually you constantly feel inferior. And all of us, I think those two things are related. A lot of times we puff up our own superiority because of something we feel inferior about, actually. But really, it's all a part of the same game, this comparison with other people. And so on Sunday, we're going to be looking at what is it that allows us, what do we take on, what kind of practices do we need to take on if we want to give up superiority? What is the antidote to that game of better than, worse than, less than? And so I just want to encourage you to consider what is it that keeps you with an honest view of yourself and other people, where you can see yourself and other people on really an equal playing field, so to speak. What do you think it is that keeps us grounded, if you will? So those are some things to ponder before Sunday. As always, I look forward to worshiping with you as we live the gospel life together. And until then, may God bless you.